So I am aware. But if I am awareness, how can it be so that I am also presently aware? I must be honest and acknowledge that at this present moment, I am inside a vehicle. I am in possession of a body made of flesh and blood. This body that I possess, it is the thing that allows me to experience this life we all share. Sometimes I may forget this, so I must remind myself often, ask myself often, where am I? I must also ask myself, what am I? What I am is below the surface, deep within, beholding from the center. This place where this beholding is. From all things, everything is witnessed. Om Nidufu Om. Welcome again, dear viewers, and also to brothers and sisters present now, sharing this space and time together. I thank you for following your hearts, listening to your hearts, and showing some compassion towards thyself. Maybe there is an inkling, there is an ember within you that needs rekindling, and this is why you have found yourself here with us, other sentient beings. You may be watching this from the past or from the future. But what is important is right now, presently, we are sharing this time and space. It's nice. I would like to start by wishing you all Happy New Year. Brother Otkar is in Chile, I believe, South America. We have Brother Sergi, who's in London at the moment. I'd like to send a warm blessings and shout out to Brother Aldo, who's in Spain. He's going on his journey at the moment, wonderful journey. He's sharing me his experiences, and I thank you, Brother Aldo. So this is a Ly Chi Gung session. It's not a class because there's nothing I could teach you, nothing whatsoever. But hopefully I can remind you, maybe I can reintroduce to you your relationship with your body. Because it is a relationship. When you was first born, when I say you, I mean this body of flesh and blood. When it first entered into this universal womb that we call life, from your mother's womb, it was just a body. It was a ball of goodness, a little baby. It had no concept of anything. But in time, this character that you believe yourself to be began to form, began to develop. And slowly but surely, certain characteristics were assimilated via your experiences, via things you read, seen, the people around you. Slowly but surely, the idea of who you believe yourself to be formed. This is the thing that I'm talking to right now. I just want to remind you that you are in possession of a body. If we forget this, we tend to make the body do things it doesn't want to do. Because believe me, this body, it grew all by itself. Even when you go to sleep at night, this body breathes by itself. All the functions within your being, it happens all by itself. Imagine right now, there's a trillion amount of things happening inside. The universe is within you. But you, the character, the rider, the driver of this vehicle, of this biological magical machine, you need to become aware of this. And this is how we start a relationship. This relationship will hopefully allow you to become more present within your own being. Because at times when you're worried or you're in disarray, or if you find that you can't stand still, it's because you're still not completely settled within your being. It sounds very serious, isn't it? But it's very solemn. These words, these expressions that I'm giving you at the moment, it's coming from it's from a centered place, a place that's very present. Yeah, no intangible things here. Things are very tangible. So if you're sat down now, get up. If you're lying down, sit up. And if you can't move at the moment and you're just listening or watching, please have the intention in your heart to make some movements within you, because I promise you, those synapses, those electrical impulses are going to start to spark off. Something within you will change within your being. And hopefully, with us together now, we can encourage each other to start flowing. Allow the river to flow. Yes. So please, join me. So, so you will notice before I turn on the camera, I'm observing, isn't it? I give everyone an opportunity just to kind of look within. But at the same time, from outside, I'm looking at your temple and seeing how things are. So if at the moment, if you're standing and you're finding it hard to stand still and you're finding you're having to lock up certain knee joints, just loosen up. Just loosen. Let your body move. At the moment, the body wants to move. Yeah, the body wants to move. I describe this body as an animal. Yes, it's a vehicle. It's like a steed, a stallion, a unicorn, a lion. It's an animal that you, the driver, you're riding it. You're in possession of it. So let go of the reins. Let go of control. And really feel the body. At the moment, if he wants to move, let him move. There's nothing wrong with that. Because I promise you, the more you allow the body to freely express itself, eventually it will seek conclusion. Eventually you're going to start to feel tired and you're going to need to go to sleep or lie down and rest. And when you've had a good rest and you wake, then your body will start to feel much more refreshed. Let me just change this. I apologize because it's so bright. Yes, so just let your body move. Let your body move. Yeah? So this is to remind everyone, this is your body. Yes, very obvious. Very obvious. But between the crown and the floor, here's the middle of your being. Become aware of the middle of your being. Yeah, this is what we call the meeting of heaven and earth, the lower dantian. And then between the lower dantian and the upper dantian, where you sit, where most egos sit, we have the heart center, the middle dantian. Become aware of this. Become aware of this. Become aware. Just have the intention just to open it. Just gently open. Have an awareness just to open. Yes? And then here at the upper dantian, right between the middle of your cranium. Have the intention just to let go. Look inside, look inward. But remember, Ly Chi Gung or qigong is an internal practice, is an internal martial art. We're hoping to seek peace because the battle has always been within. Imagine just to soften the grasp of your cranium. So throughout this session, just remember the lower dantian where the center of your body is. Allow it to be on the horizon. Let it to rotate on the horizon. Yes, it's like a ball here. There's a ball inside, internal. Likewise, where the heart is, expand it and allow it to rotate with the horizon. Notice how the lower and the middle is rotating in unison. Just become aware of these points, become aware of the center, and then traveling up to the upper dantian. Look, allow it to move in unison. Allow it to move in unison. The reason why many of us cannot stand still is these points have come out of sync. Maybe too much power up here, too powerful with the mind. Maybe some of us are sitting down too often, so our middle dantian, our heart starts to close. So we kind of lean, bow forward like this. Just have the awareness just to open up. Not forcefully, because remember, everything's incremental. We're going to change things incrementally. Yes? And then also the low dantian. For some of us, when we sit down for too long, our hips close, our hips lock. So the low dantian starts to lean forward too much. If this happens, soften your knees and then let yourself come a bit lower. Yes? So everyone, let's practice now just to become aware with something that's going to help us further. Because Ly Chi Gung, it's a very repetitive thing, isn't it? The reason why we do this is we want to put ourselves in a meditative trance, in a meditative state. And we do this by doing repetitive motions. Eventually, you start following the wave of the ocean that you're creating within yourself. This momentum, this rhythm, and it's your natural rhythm. Follow your natural rhythm, follow your natural momentum. But what really helps to remind us to do this is we need to watch something else, and that is the coming and going of the breath. Because remember, this body breathes by itself. And when you, the ego, have become too powerful, subconsciously you've been holding on. You've been holding on to certain areas, you might be tensing up. And this affects the ability for the breath to find the route of least resistance. So what we're going to do now is to bring subconscious into the conscious realm. So everyone, in your own time, we're going to do this together. We're going to close the metaphorical door. And that means to not allow the breath to come and go. Okay? In your own time, close the door. And watch how your body reacts to you not allowing it to breathe. Watch how your body reacts to this. Just watch. And then whenever you feel like it, let go, open the door. And watch how it feels when you open the door and allow this ebb and flow to come and go. Just watch. This is a self-study. This is the route to self-realization. You're watching a fundamental mechanic of your temple. And you, the ego, you can use the breath, this flow, this coming and going as a mediator, as a means, as a way to look within your being. That's it. And then let go. If you haven't let go, just let go now. Just observe how it feels just to let go. Good. So this next round, what you're going to do again, in your own time, you're going to take a gentle breath and just close the door. But when you open the door, really allow your body to express itself. Even when the door is closed, watch how your body wants to move. Let it move. Yes, there will become a lot of pressure inside. Use the opportunity to allow your body to express itself by you still closing the door. It's almost like the breath's banging on the door. Let me out or let me in. Okay, in your own time, everyone, close the door and watch. Watch inside. Watch. Become aware. Let go. Internally, you can let go. Let go. Be reminded of where the Lord Dantian is. Let it go. Let it go. Be reminded where the heart is. Let it open. Upper Dantian. Let it go. Just watch. Keep watching until it feels very uncomfortable now, isn't it? Watch how that feels. There we go. And as you do this, you behold, when you finally open the door, the breath in or out feels very liberating. Just for that brief moment, you might find that you took a little bit more deeper breath, or you might find that you was able just to breathe out a bit more, just a little bit more. Everything's very incremental. Remember, we want to be gentle. We're creating or starting a relationship with our body. And we're using the ebb and flow of breath to do this. That's it. And if you haven't let go already, please let go. Let go and feel how it feels just to let go. Feel how it feels to let go. It feels so good, isn't it? Because the ego, when it becomes too powerful, it becomes too controlling. And when we say controlling, it means that it starts controlling the functions of the body. Yes? Some of us might walk a certain way because of a character we saw in a movie once. Or we might talk a certain way because there's a character in a book that we quite admire. Or maybe it's a family member or someone that you look up to. You start to assimilate them. What we're doing here is helping you to become more natural. More natural. You know the saying when I say be yourself? Well, here I'm showing you how to be yourself in the most fundamental way to allow your body to freely express itself. And once again, everyone, in your own time, close the door. Close the door and watch. Close the door and watch. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. There we go, Brother Sergi. There we go. Good. Good. Well done. So when you let go there, you felt good to let go, isn't it? But when you're closing the door like this, you are able to observe how it feels to not let it breathe. So we're doing this in a conscious level, isn't it? We practice this often, you start realizing you are able to look within, that you are holding on certain areas. But this is only possible if you continue practicing. We are slowly taking off the layers of the onion. We're slowly chipping away at the different cages and veils. We're taking the parcel apart, yes, to reveal the gift, to reveal the present. So this time, please become aware that when you breathe, sound is made, isn't it? Sound is made. So likewise, when you let go, when the door opens, allow your body to make sound, whatever sound it is. Some of you might feel that you need to cry. Some of you feel that you might need to shout. Some of you might feel you need to express some kind of pain. I'll give you an example. Ah, or ah. I don't want to be too loud. Use this time now. Complete freedom to fully express yourself when you finally open the door. Okay? Let's do this again. When you're ready, close the door and watch. Watch within you. Watch all that movement. Watch. Keep on watching. Observe and watch. Some of you will feel a lot of movement. This is what we call like a fragmentation, isn't it? But the more you do this, the center will be revealed. I promise you, the eye of the storm will be revealed. Right now, you are still circling on the outside. You are part of the storm. The more you practice, the more the center will be revealed, and you shall behold from the center. Yes, that's it. When you let go, let yourself express. Good. Good. So you notice the breath comes in just a bit more deeper. There's just a bit more ascension, a bit more lifting, a bit more expansion. Good. And when you're ready, let go. Open the door. That's it. Slowly but surely, you start noticing this ebb and flow, this wave of the breath coming and going. It becomes much more obvious. This is the rhythm you want to follow, this wave, this momentum. This is going to really help you, the ego, to be distracted and let go of the reins so that your body can start to move freely. And this includes all the internal functions. Every function of the body is related. Good. Feeling a bit more looser. That's it. Well done. You notice the more we do this, the body starts wanting to, you start seeing how the body wants to move. Yes? Okay, everyone. Ready? In your own time, we're going to close the door and watch. Behold. 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 This is how we become present in the moment. Instead of thinking or worried about the future or regretting about the past, right now you are looking within your own being from where you are at the moment. In all honesty, right now you are inside a body, but you are not the body. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. Watch how the body reacts to this. React. Watch. Keep watching. Hold for as long as you can, everyone. It's up to you how long you hold. And observe the moment when you let go. Observe every incremental moment. That's it. Yes. Well done. Well done. Some of you will start feeling your heart pulsating, racing. Some of you might feel your stomach start cramping, start wanting to move around. It's like we're rocking the boat a bit. We're shaking the foundations, allowing you to become much more present within your being, become more aware. Good yawn, brother. Yeah, some of you started yawning ages ago. Well done. Okay, we're going to do it again, and we're going to try to hold for 20 seconds, okay? Ready? Close the door. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. There you go. When you let go, let your body settle. Let it settle. Good. That's it. That's it. Well done. So throughout this session, I might need to remind you every now and then to smile. Yes? The reason why I will remind you just to smile, just to keep your ego in check. But sometimes we might be doing a certain movement and the ego becomes too flamboyant. It might move too quickly. It might start making it a challenge or some kind of competition. This is not a competition. This is not a challenge. There's no judges here. This is your relationship with yourself, with you, the ego, and your body. So what I do is I might remind you to smile. And smile in such a way where it's pleasant. It's like a pleasant smile. Yes, not like a forced smile. So when you do a movement and ask you to smile, allow the movement to reflect the smile. So it's just nice and peaceful. Yeah, it's a peaceful smile. If you find something you find it hard to do, remind yourself, oh, let me smile. When you smile, you become more humbled in the movement. Yes, I'll remind you. So please, let's start doing this. Hopefully you now are more in tune with the coming and going of the breath. So today we're going to help, like I see people having problems here again. Okay. Monkey see, monkey do, okay? Just remind you where the dantian is when we're here. Where the dantian is. Just be soft, be soft. Yes. Remind you just to open up the heart. Allow the heart to open. Have the intention for the heart to open. Allow everything to be in unison. Likewise, the cranium, the atlas. Let the eyes be poised to the horizon. Do not be too here. Do not be too here. Here will make you fall sleepy. Here will make you want to fall down. But here, keep your eyes to the horizon. In order for your eyes to be horizon, you'll notice that you need to let go at the bottom. Yes. Allow the breath to come and go. That's it. Allow the breath to come and go. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay. Ready, everyone? We're going to hold and just follow your hand down, yeah? Hold here. You're going to follow your hand down towards your hips. You're going to follow your hand towards your hips and then push onto the hips. Yes, keeping the back straight as possible. That's it. There we go. Like this. You're going to push on the hips. And as you push on the hips, allow the breath to come and go. Allow the breath to come and go. Allow the breath to come and go. If you need to, you might want to push. As you're pushing back, your body might want to go back. Let it go back to that so it becomes more square, becomes more even. Follow the movement. You see, follow the movement. Pushing on the hips. Good. Just gently. Just gently. Just gently. Good. Keeping the back as straight as you can. And relax the lower part of your spine. Relax it. Relax it. If you need to take some steps back, then do so. So it continues, the energy goes backwards. That's it. Well done. And then now, to stand up, relax the knees. That's it. Relax the knees. Yeah, relax the knees. Like that. So now you're in a squat. Yes. Then when you feel that your knees, your quads, your legs feel a bit more filled, then you can come back up again and continue. And you'll find that there's a bit more mobility in the hips, in the pelvis. Allow the breath to come and go. Don't hold on. Do not hold on to the breath. Remember, your body is an instrument. Allow the sound to happen. There we go. At any one time, soften the knees again. And we come like this. Soften the knees. Become very aware where your dantian, your low dantian, you see your stomach You can feel your stomach. You can feel the hips. You can feel your quads. You start feeling warmer. Good. And when you had your fill, come back up again. Just take your time. Some of you might be up here. There's nothing wrong with up here. Some of you could be here. There's nothing wrong with it. Just work with what your body permits. Be very honest with your movements. Be very honest. Don't overstrain. Start a relationship with your body. Be very honest with the movements. And then bend the knees again. Slowly you'll be able to squat a bit lower. That's it. That's it. That's it. All done. And then you can stand up. Good. Yes. I'll turn to the side so you guys can see what kind of angle is happening. Yes, and now you should be a bit more aware of your hips now, isn't it? Yes, a bit more aware now. Yeah? I know that helped Brother Ottika a lot. Yeah? And we'll do it again, okay? Just breathe. And then you're going to slide down. And the moment you feel your hips, you're going to start to push back. Keeping your back straight as possible. Keeping your back as straight as possible. And just continue breathing. Pushing back. And as you push back there, if it feels that the knees need to go back, let them go back. Just so that they become square. Just so they become square. That's it. There we go. That's it. That's it. And then when you're ready, you can start to bend your knees. Yeah. That's it. When Brother Serge, you see the hand? It's flat in, flat. Yeah, flat. Yeah, that's it, flat. Can you go slide down a bit further down, brother? Yeah. Yeah, you see? Yeah. That's a bit better, yeah. That's it, your back straighter now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it's flat. So your fingers are pointing down towards your feet. Your fingers are pointing down towards your feet. Yeah, and the feet are facing the same way. And in order to do that, you step back to allow the feet to point the same direction as the hands. That's it, Brother Ottika. That's it. So the hands and feet are pointing the same direction. And then when you're ready, you can gently bend your knees and then squat down. So it's almost like you're folding into your hands. Yeah. I'll turn to the side so you can see what's happening. There. Slowly but surely. Allow the breath to come and go. Some of you should start feeling your glutes, your bottom should feel like it starts filling with blood. There. Good. And when you've had your time, then you can stand up. Yes. So we're standing up from the squatted position. You see, when I'm down here, I push. I let my feet become square with my hands. I'll continue just gently pushing, and then I'll soften my knees. Just gently soften my knees. And when I stand up, that's it, stand up by pushing off the ground. That's it, stand up by pushing off the ground. Well done, Brother Sergi. Stand up by pushing off the ground. Yes. Yes. Well, for many of us, when we stand up, we follow the head to stand up. Many people, when they sit down, they just let go. they do not let the knees bring them down. Many of us do not let the legs lift us up. What we do is we tend to follow the head up. You understand? Because the upper dantian is too powerful. Let's do it again, okay? Follow natural rhythm. And then the moment you go into here, you see, it slides down. As soon as it slides down, let it push. Let it push. If you find your hips are not square, take a few steps back so they will find the correct placement. So now the hands and feet are facing the same direction. When that's happened, then you can continue stretching further. Allow the breath to come and go. Allow the breath to come and go. Allow the breath to come and go. And when you had a nice feel, a nice stretch, then you gently soften the knees and it's almost like you're cushioning onto the hands. Yeah, the hands get pushed in further into the hips. That's it. Good. And just gently, just relax. That's it, gently relax. The more you practice, the more low you will get. But at the moment, for some of you, it would be here's okay. Here's okay. Here's okay. Just relax. Let your body, it's almost like it's sitting down. Yeah, let your body almost like it's sitting down. Good. And then when you're ready, everyone, push off the ground to stand up. Push off the ground to stand up. And your hips be square. Let your hips be square. Push off the ground, stand up. There, well done. So now when you stand up, be mindful to really allow the heart to open. You see? When I push off the ground, I come up, and then the heart opens. Boop. Yes? Heart open. Well done. And continue on again. Let's slide down now. What you're going to do now, you're going to slide past the knee and go towards the hips, towards the knees. And once again, gently rub around the kneecaps. Really feel the muscles connected to the kneecaps. Really feel it. And remember, if the feet are not facing the same direction as the hands, take some steps back so that they will start facing the same direction. Relax your lower back as you do so. Rub the knees. And then gently soften the knees. Good. Once you soften the knees, then now you can slowly, that's it, slowly rotate. Rotate on the ankles. Rotate on the ankles. Then rotate to the other side. And then in your own time, rotate to the other side. Good, rotate on the ankles. Just go within your own limits. Go within your own limits. And when we had that feel, once again, we're going to bend the knees completely so you're squatted down. So you're squatted down a bit more. Yeah? Yeah, that's it. Well done. So you're squatted down a bit more. The more you practice, the more you'll be able to go lower. But for now, here's okay. Squats. Here's okay. Like a seated position. Yes? And when you're ready, you can push off the ground to stand up. Push off the ground to stand up. And your hips will be square. Yeah, push off the ground to stand up. You're pushing from the hips. You're pushing yourself from the hips. And when you push from the hips, the heart must open. When I push here, look, the heart rises. Whoosh, the heart opens. Heart opens. Yeah? Good. Let's do it again. Gently sliding down. Hold on to the knees. And then gently rub the knees. If the feet and the hands are not facing the same direction, take some steps back so that the feet will start facing the same way as the hands. Good. Rub on the knees. Warm up the knees. Warm them up. Let the blood flow. Don't forget to allow the breath to come and go. Then soften the knees. And then rotate on the ankles. All the while trying to keep our back straight. But just be relaxed. You see, when you rotate from your ankles, you notice how your sacrum, your tail, is also turning. Yeah, rotate on the ankles. See how the sacrum is turning, the sacroiliac. That's it, well done. And just rotate, alternating the rotations in your own time. Follow your rhythm, follow your momentum. Be honest within your movements. And then when we're ready, we're going to just straighten up here. Yes, soften the knees so you can squat. 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 Just gently. Yeah, it's like we're sitting down, you see? We're sitting down. There's no seat there, but we're sat on ourselves. Yeah, sit. And then we're going to push up from the ground towards the hips. Yeah, pushing. Let the hips be locked. And then open the heart. See? Open the heart. Good. There we go. Sitting down, then open. Sitting down, then open. Yeah, sitting down and open. Sitting down and open. Sitting down and open. Open the heart. Open the heart. As you push off the ground, you stand up. Open the heart. That's it. Leaving the shoulders nice and relaxed. Leaving the elbows low. Open. At this point here, if your head feels like it needs to move to one side, let it do that. Let the head move to whichever side has the tension. Let it go towards the side that has tension. Let it go towards the side that has tension. Good. Let it go to whichever side it wants to go. Let the head go to whichever side it wants to go. Slowly coming down and then coming up. Open the heart. 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 That's it. Don't forget to allow your body to make sounds. If you feel any tension anywhere, the breath will highlight it. And as the breath goes, allow the breath to take that tension away. Take a bit of that tension away. Open the heart. 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 Well done. Open the heart. Well done. Open the heart. And monkey see, monkey do. Now what we're going to do is bring the elbows up with the heart. Leave the shoulders back. Leave the shoulders back. The heart lifts up the elbows. The heart lifts up the elbows, yes. Otka, at the moment, don't go too high. You're up here. That's too high. Watch. Lift up to your heart. Let the elbows open with the heart. Yeah, that's it. Open, that's it. See, it's in line with the heart. Open with the heart, yes? Coming up, open with the heart. Yeah, it's just for now. And when we're here, then now from here you can Yes, and then down. Open with the heart up here, and then you come here. Yes? That's it. Here. And if you look carefully, look, the shoulders go way back. You see they go back? Yes. Just bring the elbows up towards the heart and then open. Open with the heart. Open with the heart. Open with the heart. Open with the heart. Here's okay as well, Otkar. Here's okay. Here's more honest here. Open with the heart. Yes. Open. Open. And likewise, whichever way the head wants to move, let it move. Relax the head. Relax the head. Relax the upper dantian. Relax it. Yeah, just relax it. Go with the feeling. With the heart. Open with the heart. Open with the heart. Open with the heart. Open with the heart. And now, if you might find that you want to open with the heart. Open with the heart. Open with the heart. Yeah, take a nice seat in your saddle, then open. Come into the saddle. Open. And so right now, all these should be aligned. Yeah? You should be aligned now. The hips should feel more square. Open. 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 That's it. Open. So don't let the elbows go too high here. If you go too high here, you're going too quickly. You see, look, it's too high up here. And the moment just here, it's okay, look. That's it. Yeah, you see where my hands are. Don't go, the hands are not going past the head. The elbows are still aligned with each other. Look, the elbow's still aligned with the shoulder. It goes back. Open with the heart so the shoulders can open. Open. Yeah, that's it. Open. Well done. These moves are repetitive because we want you to start to notice within your own being where you're holding on to. And you do this by making these movements very honestly. Very honestly. In time, the movements will feel much more even because you're coming from a centered perspective, a center view. It will become more effortless. If you find that there is strain while you're moving, you need to smile. Yeah, if you smile now, look. The movement becomes serene. If I try too hard, my face will express it. If it becomes a competition, my face will express it. If it becomes a battle, my face will express it. And even if you try to not express this, you'll start having a poker face, and that's very telling as well. It just open, good, open, well done. Remember, as you come down, really allow everything just to melt downwards. Open the heart and let everything just to melt downwards. As you let the tension go down, we describe the chi rises, meaning that your awareness of your being starts ascending higher, starts connecting from the root, coming up. Many of us are very powerful here, so we're having to come downwards. Yeah. Open with the heart. Good. Open with the heart. Open with the heart. Open with the heart. Well done. And then now monkey see, monkey do. Now we rise higher. Watch, elbows going higher, open with the heart. Yes? Good. And then from here, watch, it comes up. Yeah, now we're pushing up to the sky and then we come down. As we come down, you see the hands, they rotate, the shoulders rotate backwards. And then we come down. We come up Push up to the sky. So this is going up and the feet are actually pushing down, you see? And then rotate. Watch. There. Well done. Open with the heart. Lift with the heart. If you lift with the heart, the elbows go up. And you see the hands end up behind the head and they push up. They rotate behind. Good. Push up with the heart. Push up with the heart. Yes. So when we do this now, we are encouraging for the blood to pump, the heart to pump the blood upwards. Because how often do we do this? Not very often in the modern day world. Usually you have people sticking their hands up when the cops are telling them to freeze. Hands in the air, sucker. But no, we're doing this now in a conscious level. Really encouraging our heart to open and to expand. To increase its reach. Pushing off the ground, lifting with the heart, meeting heaven, and then come back down. Coming up, all the way around. Open the heart. Open the heart. Some of you might feel you want to do this. Some of you might want to feel you want to do this. So I'm just showing you what's possible. In time it becomes big. You see the upper is reflected by the lower. Yes? There. But we cannot go wide at the top and at the bottom. The moment we become humbled when we do here. Hey. Hey. That's it. But you see at the moment my arms are spread very wide. My arms have spread very wide, so I follow suit below. So this is me being honest with my movements at the moment. At the moment I'm capable of doing this. There's times when if I've been ill or if I had some problems with my mental health, I might have a period break of not practicing any qigong. So I always start very humble. I always remember to start very humble in the beginning, very humble. And the more I continue on doing the movements, eventually my being starts to open. You see how the heart is starting to open, open. So the heart has 4 valves, and each valve, there's main arteries running all the way down between the hips. Here, right here, you got 1 coming down here, and 2 coming up here. So when we practice this, you're practicing really to open the heart. Visualize to open the heart. A wise man opens his heart to everything. Well done. Well done. Good. And please, monkey see, monkey do, yeah? We've been doing the expansion. This now encouraged once again the torsion. Allow the heart to open. Raise from the heart. Raise from the heart. Raise from the heart. Raise from the heart. Yeah. Swing. Let the heart open. If the heart opens, the ribs will start to expand. And when the ribs expand, the shoulders and the hips will start moving in unison. Meaning that the center of your being starts becoming much more evident. Yeah, so this is the center of your being here, the lower dantian. the meeting of heaven and earth. Yes. It was many of us, because we sat on the desk, we kind of crouched, we kind of hunched forward like this. So when I ask people to turn like this, they can't do more, there's restrictions. So I remind you just to loosen, relax, then open your heart, so then you can start turning. Good. Yeah, it needs to be effortless, effortless. From the heart, let the heart and the low dantian all rotate in unison. So the hips are nice and uniform with the shoulders. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good. I will now introduce you something new, Brother Otakar. And this will continue with how we bring our elbows higher. Okay, so what you're going to do is from the heart, okay? You're lifting from the heart. Lifting from the heart. Lifting from the heart. Lifting from the heart. It opens from the heart. Yes, continue that. From the heart. From the heart. So your left arm, Brother Otakar, let it come downwards here. Let it come from the ground up. Your left arm, let it come from the ground up. From the ground up. From the ground up. Yes. From the ground up. That's it. Because if you come from here, look, if your elbows are out here, you can't, it's not from the ground, it's from the elbow, it's from the shoulder, sorry. If it comes from here, this angle is from the shoulder. But if I come from down here, then it could open up to the heart. You see? What might help you, Brother Otakar, let your hands slide by your leg. Let your hands slide by your leg. Yeah, let your hands slide by your leg. Brother Sergio will recognize this. Okay, monkey see, monkey do. Okay, watch. Watch this. I'm going to come like this. Yes, I'll do it again for you to see. Look, it slides. Yes, one motion again. I'll do 2 angles. This is what we're doing in a moment. Hand wiggle goes behind. Yes, that's it, Brother Otakar. Yes? Yes. That's part 2 of this movement. We're slowly going to get to the whole movement. From the ground. Scoop from the ground, open with the heart. Scoop from the ground, opening from the heart. Scooping from the ground, opening from the heart. Scoop from the ground, opening from the heart. And scoop. Yeah. Don't forget your back arm, Brother Otakar. Let it continue on the motion. Yes, there you go. Let it continue on the motion. Yeah, don't forget the back. Yes, that's part 2 of the movement. And now monkey see and monkey do, Brother Otakar. Watch. Yeah, watch, Brother Otakar. Watch, yes. You continue and you watch me. Watch. And then now I come. You see, it must come. You see? I'll show again. Brother Sergi knows this one. But watch this side. You see how close my hands are? My hand is very close to my own leg, so I can turn. Look, I turn my hand. You see? Yep, turn the hand so it cuts. And then it could go around. If what helps, Brother Otkar, if you imagine you're in the water, if you imagine the water, the way I cut, there is no wave, there is no splash. The way I cut, there is no splash, but it must be a circular motion. It is no splash. Yeah. See, Brother Otkar, look behind you, look. I'll do it from behind so you see. Watch. You see? I'll do it again. Other side. Heart is open. Heart is open. Heart is open. If my heart is open, then I could turn around. Lift your heart up. Yeah, Brother Otkar, lift your heart. Lift your heart. Lift your heart. Yeah. Follow, and your head, Brother Otkar. Remember, let your head be always on the horizon. Watch my head as I look at my hand. Watch my head as I look at my hand. Yeah, my head does not do this. Watch my head. My head is always to the horizon. Yeah, you see? So the upper and middle dantian. Yes, there we go. Thank you. That feels better, yes? There we go. Keep it, remember, all dantians, unison. Just remind yourself to keep your upper dantian to be poised. Look at the horizon. Yes? So everything moves like this. So again, let's try again, okay? From the heart. Yes, from the heart. And what we're doing here is called the flags. We're waving the flag from here all the way around here. And then I could go all the way around. And here, keeping the heart open. Keeping the heart open. That's it. There you go, back down. Yes, that's it. And then, Brother Otkar, when you come up here and you come all the way back round, continue the movement. Look, I'm continuing the movement because my head is to the horizon. Continue the whole movement. This here will give a nice rotation to the whole of the body, you know. That's it. Well done. That's it. Good. There. Continue with the rotation. Continue the rotation. When you keep your back, when your hand is behind here now, it will allow to open this further back as well. You see this shoulder goes back as well. Yeah. Good. There we go. And just do a couple of these. It's up to you. Maybe you want to count 10. It's up to you. But normally you always try to help the side that finds it hardest. But just move from the center. Leave your heart open. Open your heart. Lift your chest. You know, if you lift your chest, then your head will be much more straight. If your chest is let down here, you end up looking up. Lift your chest up. Open the heart. Good. And when you had enough, then come back down again. And then you can swap to the other side. Other side. Keep your head to the horizon. There. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, brother, watch again. Brodka, ready? What might help if you leave this hand to the shoulder, you see? There, yeah, so one hand. You see that? Yes, you see? So now when I cut, look, I cut. Yes? So my head's starting to look here. And then to turn right way around, leave your, brother Otkar, look at your elbow. Right now your elbow's here. Let it go down. You see? Yeah, it's not here. Look, you see, it's quite close. Yes? And then now in order to turn your hand. Turn your hand. Your hand would turn. If you turn your hand, your shoulder would turn. Yeah, you turn your hand, your shoulder turns, isn't it? Yeah? You turn your hand, your shoulder turns, and then you can come back up. Yes, and then continue. Yeah, you feel that? Don't forget the backhand. Leave your backhand behind. You over here and just continue this. What you're doing is you're waving like this. You're waving. You're wringing your back. Yeah, you're wringing your back. When you breathe normally, if you do this very relaxing, you'll start hearing click, 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 click. You will start hearing clicks. You'll hear a click in your knees and in your ankles as well. Things will start to loosen up. Just gently. There we go. One day I think I need to make a proper video so people can see there's a lot of movements happening. It looks very easy, but it's our minds make it too difficult sometimes. We try to be too clever. There we go. That's it. And then change. That's it. This is what I recommend if you can try to do this often, Bravotka, so you can really unite the heart. That's it. Just waving the flag. That's what we're doing. We're waving the flag. Yeah, bro. When you have time, watch the video again so you'll see the movement. I'll do a few more times so you can see. There we go. That's it. I have to do this one a few more times because it takes time to remember. That's it. Keep everything in a line. Keep everything aligned. Everything aligned. Okay, brother Oscar, let's do this one now, yes? This will help you as well, yeah? Because at a moment when you turn like this, when you say if you turn this hip here, your shoulder goes past. You see that you see the shoulder goes too far. Because this here, if I open my heart now, boom, then the shoulder now is, you see how this is aligned. These 2 points. Yeah, look at these 2 points, yeah? When I turn, when my heart is open, they both are in alignment, you see? If my heart is closed and I turn, look what happens. Shoulder goes past here. So I open my heart, boom, shoulder's now back in here. Shoulder's back in here. That's what it is. So when you come up here as well, when you do this at the moment, remember to open the heart. Open the heart. If I'm here, look, if my heart is not open, see everything, it feels pretty hard. You see, I'm no longer straight. Yeah, but open the heart. Oh. Yeah, open the heart. Right, monkey see, monkey do. What will continue on with this, okay? So now, please, when you come up now, imagine this. Imagine pushing up, yeah? Yeah, imagine pushing up. Imagine something heavy here. Push up. Yeah, push from the heart. I wish I was next to you. Sometimes these things here, it's hard to teach it like this. But if I'm there and I could push you, I could tell you where it is that you're holding. Yeah? To push from the heart. Yeah? You see this weight here? For me to lift it up, many people will lift like this. They're lifting from their shoulder. You see, many people will do this. They lift from their shoulder. This is a very bad problem here. When I lift, watch. You see how I lift? I lift from down here, and I come, when I look from the ground, I farm the ground. And many people, they lift from here, look, they're pulling up. Big problem, low back. So likewise, if I'm from here, watch this movement. I lift from the ground. From the ground. Yeah, so here, I'm lifting from here. Yeah, it must be from the ground. Imagine from the ground, brother Otkar. From the ground. From the ground. Yeah, so lower dantian, upper dantian, from the ground. Yeah. Let's go back to this one. This is what you need more help with. Yeah, from the ground. Open the heart. Yeah. Yes, from the ground. Right now it's very linear. Okay, let's make it like this. Maybe this will help you more. From the ground upwards. From the ground. Maybe this will help you more, this movement here. Yeah. From the ground. Well done, brother Sergio. That's it, from the ground. From the ground. So it might help you if you have something heavy. Maybe you want to practice this. You lift, so instead of pulling it up, what you do, you come from low. You come from low, and you boom. I think, yeah, it's something like you don't want to be pulling it up. If you're pulling it up, it's from the shoulders. But if I pull up from the ground, not like here. I'll pull from my rather than this. So likewise, when I do this movement, it's from the ground. That's it. That's it. Well done, bro. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, try to get both your hands involved. It will help you out more. Yeah. So this is adding a torsion, but also a lift, like an expansion. There's a small and then a big. Small and big. Just be gentle. Hmm. 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 Well done. Okay, brothers. Let's start by shaking. Let's help out. So what you're going to do is shake from the shoulders and you shake like this. Yeah, let the elbows be nice and, if you can, relax the elbow. Relax the elbow. Yeah, relax. So it's just going straight down. Yeah. If you're doing this, here it's too tight. You should relax. Yeah. Yeah, imagine the arms are really heavy. Yeah, just gentle. There we go. That's it. That's it. Good. And then let's shake the legs, shake it from the hips, then rotate as well. Really feel the muscles rotate. There we go. That's it. When you're ready, alternate. Shake from the hips. Yeah. Yeah, shake from the hip. Yeah. That's it. Good. That's it. Shaking. Really feel the legs feel heavy. You feel the muscles bouncing around. If you do it very gently and you watch internally, you will start noticing all the muscles. You will be able to visualize the muscles like this. It's all about awareness. The more we practice like this, the more we can have a relationship with our being, with our body. And again, so please take some conscious breaths. Breathe in gently, but as much as you can. And when you had your fill, just gently, imagine your whole body heavy. Breathing gently again, have your fill, and then let your body be heavy. That's it. Breathing in gently, have your fill, and then yeah, relax everything, just gently. That's it. Breathing in gently, have your fill, and then let everything just. There we go. Well done. So, brothers, time has flown by once more. I see that you're starting to you're sweating. I was sweating within 10 minutes of that. But what we're going to do now, the watchers and viewers, thank you so much. Well done for keeping up. If you've kept up this far, each session is different, as you will notice. But I'm always trying to help what I see in the ocean, isn't it? And hopefully you have learned something new about yourself. But now we're going to take opportunity just to listen to some of the brothers share. They might have something they want to share or they want to ask. Okay, brother Otka.
I'm all good. I just want to say thank you. It was really good, and I'll definitely keep doing these movements. I actually the last week I rewatched all the videos we made so far, and like watching at some of the videos, like for example the first one, after weeks, it's like a such a new experience. So good to rewatch it.
Thank you, brother Otka. Thank you very much. Yes, as you said, when you watch it, you might notice new things. But it's also good to see how you progress, isn't it? You'll notice these certain changes within yourself. But you're looking very happy there in South America, brother. Yeah, the place that you're staying looks very beautiful. Thank you so much for being here, brother. So, brother Sergi has something to say.
Thank you for this practice today. And I'm noticed one thing, especially when we do with the breath. So when I was holding my breath, and after release, I noticed in my breath like it was some moment freezing everything, and all my throats, everything just disappeared. Like a smoke comes, like kind of. And after that one, I feel much more free myself. It was like boom in the head. Was few seconds like I'm losing consciousness here, but instead of losing consciousness, I'm more back in the ground. More was like ready to do practice. I'm noticing this sometimes during the qigongs, and more relaxed in meditative way, more these things start to happen. So I just is it okay or it's normal or it should be like this? Yeah, this is right.
Thank you so much, brother Sergi, for sharing that. So, brother Sergi just mentioned something very important. So, at the beginning of each session, what I try to remind us all is to become more mindful. That's where the word mindful comes from. And we do this by watching the breath come and go. Because normally, brother, most of us, if not all of us, Right now, I'm using my ego to talk to you. And if I have my attention just talking, I have no awareness of my body. But I'm very aware that I'm holding my breath right now to talk. Yeah, most people hold their breath to talk. Sometimes when we're feeling very anxious or worried, we will hold the breath without knowing. So when we practice now, like this, brother Sergi, and for those at home, when we practice at the beginning to close the door, you're now able to see how it feels to not breathe. So there'll be blockages, certain areas. For brother Sergi, he felt broke. For you, brother Sergi, your blockage was around your neck. But some people have blockage somewhere else. But the more you close the door, eventually the breath it wants to explode, isn't it? And then when you finally open, then the body can freely express itself. You freely express.
Same thing was when I was did sit-ups, when I did this sit-ups, yeah, like this one, here. And when I was working more with intensity, this exercise, and when I go up, yeah, and I have the same feeling, look like, like a bit high, you know, but it's nothing bad. It's just give me a more light feeling in my body. This is what I noticed.
Yes, brother. So with the head, it's always connected with the tail. Remember I say this, isn't it? Like if you have a problem with your tail, your head will always look towards this direction. So when we practice down here, just be very gentle, very gentle, very gentle. And then when you come to here, just be gentle. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. In the beginning, go gentle. Because the more you do this, the more your tail will loose. And if your tail loose, then your head will become more loose. The neck will become more loose. Yes. But I really hope for the viewers at home that you are watching, that you learn something new about yourself. And it's very wonderful that Brother Otka and Brother Sergi takes place in these sessions, was they can show you different parts, you know, different everyone is at different levels, isn't it? Everyone has their own flow. No one is better, no one is worse than anyone else. I always say this, there's no judgment. We all go with our own flow. And this is what's beautiful about Ly Chi Gung. You go in your own rhythm. But if you can practice, if you can, every day, I promise you from my heart, you start learning more about your body. Yeah, you know what the ego is, but you will start learning more about your body, internally. Because all the time, the battle has always been inside. You understand? The war is inside. The more you practice this, the more you become peaceful. There's so much to learn. In the world, there's many things to discover, isn't it? Many things to discover. But for me, the most important thing really to learn about is yourself. First, once you know about yourself, when I say know, I mean truly know what you are, then when you go out into the world and explore, things is very different. If you are peaceful within, if you know what makes you you, how you work, then things on the outside will not upset you. You understand what I mean? It's very fundamental, very fundamental. For me personally, this is what I really feel. If there's peace within the one, eventually there will be peace for all. It always starts within. If I'm always going outside trying to make everyone peaceful, I'm not peaceful. That's why I tell people I can't teach you anything. I'm just trying to remind you. Hopefully, you can find peace within yourself. I cannot give that to you. I cannot. I cannot teach you anything. Yes, because the guru, the master, is inside. The character that I'm talking to, that's not the master. The more you practice inside, the true master will reveal itself. That's your true self. I hope that makes sense, yeah. But thank you so much, brother Sergi and brother Otkar, for being here. And I send you blessings, yeah. And hopefully I will see you soon. Omnidofu Om. It's wonderful. Okay. Bye, brothers. I'll address the audience now. Omnidofu Om. Take care, brother. So there we have it. That was another Ly Chi Gung session. with myself, avatar known as Tao Chi Kai, I thank you for taking your time for yourself. I'm thanking you to be practicing some compassion. You know, in life, there's so much wonder, isn't it? But often we're not reminded that how wonderful we are. Because I promise you, without you, none of this exists. Everything that you are perceiving right now is because you exist. So you are important. But what really helps is if you start becoming aware of the character that you are playing, that you are a character, you are a figment of your own imagination. You can literally become whatever character you want to be. When you have this awareness, you start becoming more humbled because you realize that the character is in possession of a body. And it is humbling because without this body, what can you do? You can't do nothing. So start a relationship with your temple, with your sanctuary, with your home, with your vessel. Do not feel guilty of all the things that have been in the past. That is the past. What is important is now you can start a relationship with your body and move forward, move ahead. And the more you practice to go inward with the tools that I have reminded you, slowly but surely you will start to self-realize. This is what we mean by self-awareness. You are a sentient being. You are a wonderful miracle. Never forget this. When you look in the mirror, laugh, because I promise you, you only see what you want to see. But if you look inside now, whoa, the whole of the universe is within you. You are the ocean. You are the droplet of ocean within the ocean. So from my heart, straight from the source with love. And until the next time, I thank you. I'm the avatar known as Tao Chi Kai. Om Ni Tu Fu Om.
Wow.